The 1975 USA 1 cent that could be worth thousands. Have you ever imagined that a single penny hiding in your pocket, an old coin jar, or even forgotten inside a dusty drawer could be worth thousands of dollars? What if one ordinary-looking 1975 Lincoln 1 cent was actually one of the most desirable coins sought by collectors around the world? Most people spend these coins without giving them a second thought, but experienced numismatists know that certain rare examples can become extraordinary treasures. Today, we are uncovering the fascinating story behind the 1975 United States 1 cent, revealing why millions were made, why a handful are incredibly valuable, and how one tiny detail could completely change its worth. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe to Million Dollar Coin, because every week we reveal hidden treasures that could be sitting in your own collection without you even realizing it. The story of the 1975 Lincoln cent begins with one of America's greatest presidents, Abraham Lincoln. In 1909, the United States Mint celebrated the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth by introducing the first circulating American coin to feature the portrait of an actual historical person. This was a revolutionary decision because earlier American coins mostly displayed symbolic figures like Lady Liberty. The portrait chosen for the coin was designed by the talented sculptor Victor David Brenner, whose initials, VDB, became famous among collectors. Brenner's portrait has remained one of the most recognized coin designs in the world for well over a century. By 1975, the Lincoln cent had already become an everyday part of American life. Every grocery store, gas station, vending machine, and bank handled these coins daily. Hundreds of millions of Americans carried them in their pockets without imagining that decades later collectors would carefully inspect every detail under magnification, searching for rare varieties and valuable mint errors. The obverse of the 1975 1 cent displays Abraham Lincoln facing right. Above his head appears the inspiring motto, "In God We Trust." To the left is the word liberty, while the date 1975 appears on the right. The design is simple, elegant, and instantly recognizable. Every line of Lincoln's portrait reflects Brenner's remarkable artistic skill, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in United States history. Turning the coin over reveals the famous Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. This reverse design was first introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. If you look carefully at a genuine coin under magnification, you can even see a tiny image of Abraham Lincoln seated inside the memorial between the columns. This incredible miniature detail is one of the most fascinating hidden features ever placed on a circulating coin. The inscriptions on the reverse include United States of America, EPLUBUSUNUM, and 1 cent. Together, these inscriptions reflect America's national identity while maintaining a design that remained in circulation for 50 years before being replaced by the Lincoln bicentennial designs in 2009. The 1975 Lincoln cent measures approximately 19.05 millimeters in diameter and weighs about 3.11 grams. It is composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc, making it one of the last generations of heavy copper pennies before the United States Mint changed the composition to copper-plated zinc in 1982 because of rising copper prices. This means that every genuine 1975 penny contains significantly more copper than modern pennies. During 1975, the United States Mint produced these coins at several facilities. Philadelphia struck coins without a mint mark, Denver produced coins carrying the D mint mark, and San Francisco manufactured proof coins bearing the S mint mark specifically for collectors. Each mint used different production methods, resulting in subtle differences that collectors continue to study today. Philadelphia produced billions of Lincoln cents in 1975, making the regular issue extremely common. Denver also struck enormous quantities to meet nationwide demand. San Francisco, however, focused primarily on brilliant proof coins with mirror-like surfaces and frosted details. These proof coins were never intended for circulation, making well-preserved examples especially attractive to collectors. The minting process itself is an extraordinary achievement of engineering. Large coils of copper alloy were rolled into thin metal strips before blank discs were punched out. These blanks passed through heating, cleaning, upsetting, and striking stages before emerging as finished coins. Every strike required tremendous pressure, forcing the metal into every tiny recess of the dies. Even with such precision, occasional mistakes occurred, creating the rare errors that collectors treasure today. Some of the most valuable 1975 Lincoln cents are not ordinary coins at all. Their value comes from unusual mint errors that escaped quality control. Off-center strikes, broad strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, die breaks, lamination errors, double strikes, and dramatic die clashes are among the fascinating mistakes that can transform an inexpensive penny into a highly collectible rarity. Collectors are especially interested in double dies. These occur when the working die receives multiple slightly misaligned impressions during manufacture. The result can produce visible doubling on letters, numbers, or Lincoln's portrait. Genuine double die varieties are highly prized because they originated during die production rather than through damage after the coin entered circulation. Another important category includes repunched mint marks on older coins, although this variety does not apply to every 1975 issue because mint mark production methods were changing during this period. Nevertheless, experienced collectors always inspect mint marks carefully using magnification. Condition plays an enormous role in determining value. Most circulated 1975 pennies remain worth only face value or small premium because billions survive. However, a coin preserved in pristine mint state condition with blazing original luster, no wear, and very few contact marks can command dramatically higher prices. Professional grading companies evaluate coins on the Sheldon scale from 1 to 70, with MS-70 representing a theoretically perfect coin. The difference between MS-63 and MS-67 may seem tiny to the naked eye, but the market difference can be enormous. High-grade Lincoln cents become increasingly scarce because copper is a soft metal that scratches easily during storage and transportation. Finding a nearly flawless 1975 penny is far more difficult than many people realize. Professional grading services authenticate coins, assign condition grades, and encapsulate them in tamper-evident holders. Certification provides confidence to buyers and sellers by confirming authenticity while protecting the coin from environmental damage and improper handling. Many internet stories claim that every 1975 penny is worth thousands of dollars. That simply is not true. The overwhelming majority of 1975 Lincoln cents are common coins worth only a few cents in circulated condition. However, exceptionally rare mint-era coins, spectacular double dies, or top population mint state examples certified by major grading services have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on rarity, eye appeal, and collector demand. When values approaching $4,000 or more are mentioned, they typically refer to extraordinary era coins, elite condition specimens, or exceptional auction results, not ordinary circulated examples. Collectors searching through rolls of pennies continue hunting for overlooked treasures because remarkable discoveries still happen today. Bank rolls, estate collections, inherited coin jars, and forgotten piggy banks occasionally produce surprisingly valuable examples. Every experienced collector knows that patience and careful examination are essential. Authentication is equally important. Genuine 1975 pennies should display the correct weight, diameter, composition, lettering style, and design details. Counterfeit coins, altered dates, and artificially created errors occasionally appear in the marketplace. Whenever a potentially valuable coin is discovered, expert examination is recommended before assuming significant value. Proper preservation can greatly influence future value. Never clean a coin, polish it, or attempt to improve its appearance. Cleaning permanently damages the original surface and usually reduces collector value. Instead, handle coins only by their edges, preferably while wearing cotton gloves, and store them in acid-free holders, capsules, or archival quality albums away from moisture, heat, and chemicals. The popularity of Lincoln cents extends far beyond the United States. Collectors around the world appreciate the historical significance of Abraham Lincoln, the longevity of the design, and the endless challenge of completing date-and mint collections. Because billions of Lincoln cents circulated for generations, nearly everyone has a personal memory involving these small copper coins, adding emotional value beyond their monetary worth. The year 1975 itself occupies an interesting place in American history. The nation was recovering from political and economic challenges while preparing to celebrate the upcoming bicentennial in 1976. Pennies struck during this period quietly witnessed everyday life across the country, passing through countless hands as Americans purchased groceries, newspapers, gasoline, and countless ordinary necessities. Every surviving coin carries a silent connection to that remarkable era. Many collectors specialize exclusively in Lincoln cents because the series offers something for everyone. Beginners can build affordable collections from circulation, while advanced numismatists pursue rare varieties, elite-grade specimens, and dramatic mint eras worth substantial sums. This combination of accessibility and challenge explains why Lincoln cents remain among the world's most collected coins. Perhaps the greatest excitement comes from the possibility of discovery. Somewhere hidden inside an old coin collection or forgotten box, another extraordinary 1975 Lincoln cent may still be waiting to surprise its owner. That possibility keeps collectors searching day after day, proving that numismatics is more than a hobby. It is a continuous adventure filled with history, mystery, and the thrill of unexpected treasure. So the next time you receive change or open an old coin jar, don't ignore that humble 1975 Lincoln 1 cent. Examine the date, check for the mint mark, study the lettering, inspect the surfaces, and look carefully for unusual errors. While most examples are ordinary, the right combination of rarity, exceptional preservation, and genuine mint error could transform an everyday penny into a coin worthy of serious collector attention. Thank you for watching $1 Million Coin. If you enjoyed uncovering the remarkable story behind the 1975 USA 1 cent, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to $1 Million Coin, turn on notifications so you never miss another hidden treasure, and leave a comment telling us whether you've ever found an unusual penny in your collection. Share this documentary with your friends and fellow collectors, because the next valuable coin could already be hiding in someone's pocket, waiting to be discovered.